if you're anything like me over the years, you've probably spent far too much money on a wide variety of dust masks, looking for a mask that's comfortable, effective, allows you to breathe, doesn't let the particles in, and maybe struggled a bit to find a mask that suits you. So when these people asked me if I'd have a look at this, I was quite interested. I've never heard of the company before, no offence. Basecamp, no idea who they are. But when I looked up, followed the link that they sent me to the mask, it looked really comfortable. So I thought I'd give it a try and share it with you. So at the time of recording, this mask is available on Amazon for about 30 quid. Arrived in a jiffy bag, and inside the jiffy bag was this plastic bag. And inside the plastic bag, we've got the mask itself. We've got a pack of replaceable inserts, and we've got, excuse my phone, a little set of instructions. The booklet's quite informative, well laid out, pictorial representations of instructions, not recommended for use against silica, asbestos, lead, arsenic, cadmium, or other toxic and dangerous substances. They've also got some time use advice, 20 to 30 hours of continuous use for each one of these little inserts in heavy dust exposure, grain bins, off-roading, construction, demolition, etc. 30 to 40 hours light dust exposure, 50 to 60 hours for protection against allergens, pollutants and odours. And then we've got some care, cleaning and storage instructions and how to put it on. So let's see just how comfortable it is. There's an insert already in it, so I don't need to worry about that for the minute. And they say place this top band over your head and adjust it, and then put the other strap, the bottom strap, on, and then cinch the nose clip. I'm really interested to see how this is going to work with my glasses, being a glasses wearer. So here goes. That's meant to go up there, and that goes around there, and then we pinch that down. So I've got some misting on my glasses, which is a problem that I always get. Hopefully you can still hear me. I'm going to be a bit muffled with the mask on. That never occurred to me actually when I thought about recording the video, but hey ho, we're not all perfect, are we? So initially it feels really comfortable. The seal all the way around looks pretty good. There's a little tiny bit of a gap up there, and this nose clip doesn't appear strong enough to keep it held in place. So we'll see. I'm going to use it now for a few days, a week or so, and see how I get on, and then I'll come back and tell you how it was. Luke, I'm your father. So the first thing that struck me while wearing the mask during an operation was how comfortable it was. I didn't feel any part of the mask digging into my face. I've got another mask which is a lot firmer plastic with a rubber seal, and I find with that one that after a relatively short period of time, 20-30 minutes, I can feel the edge of the mask starting to dig into my face. And when I take the mask off, I always look like I've tried to mould my face to the shape of something for half an hour. But with this one, really comfortable, no lines or marks afterwards. I also found that it didn't impede breathing at all. A good airflow, both exhaling and inhaling while wearing the mask. So I chose some of the dustiest, dirtiest operations I perform in the workshop using the belt sander, even though my extractor is really good. I'll link to that video below. the belt sander still manages to generate quite a bit that gets into the air. So having a really comfortable mask to wear while using the belt sander is a real benefit, and it performed really well for that. It also performed quite well while spraying the lacquer onto the slate placemats that I'm engraving some horse images onto for an upcoming Iberian horse show. We've got a trade stand at the show. We did it last year, and these slates were really popular, so I thought I'd do some more. The mask kept the majority of it out. There was a slight smell that got through, but really not bad at all. So edge rating roundovers on board's another operation that tends to generate loads of airborne particles. So again, having a really comfortable mask for this operation is superb. Routing the handles in the bottom of the chopping boards that I make is again another one of those messy jobs. It just generates a hell of a lot of dust. So once again, having a really comfortable mask that is also effective, as it's proven to be, is just an absolute godsend. And lastly, how much of a fuss or a fuddle is it to change the filters? Well, that's pretty damn simple. You undo this little lock-in plate, which locks into that bit, pop out the filter, pop in a new one, and then pop the little lock-in plate back in place. Quite straightforward. So in summary, a really comfortable mask that's effective at keeping those harmful particles out of your lungs, easy to put on, easy to take off, comes with 6 replaceable filters, which are also pretty darn easy to change. Replaceable filters are available in packs of, I believe I saw 18 for $24. I'm yet to find a link to them on Amazon.co.uk, but I'll do my damnedest. I'll put the link to the Amazon.com product for you down below in the description. But I'm really happy with that. This is going to be my go-to mask up until the time something better comes along. Well worth the money, in my opinion. Give it a shot. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and hope to see you next time. Ta-ra!